What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in. And this is the type of mild day we dealing with today. So I'm out here with a damn tee on. I know, crazy, right? Out here with a tee on in April, but that's the mild day it's been. So here we go. Let's talk about single moms, dating single moms. Should you or shouldn't you? I made a video way back about my experience dating a single mom. If you want to watch that, you can find it on the channel. I think it's, if it's not the most watched video on my channel, it's one of the top 2 or 3. So that should be easy enough to find. But I recently saw a young man. He was talking about his mom and how she told him that his stepfather was a simp. You heard that right. She told him, her son, who this man helped raise, that man who helped raise him was a simp. And told him not to date a woman that had kids. And there you have it. I've said this before, that a lot of times, man, this wind, pardon me if the wind is blowing up the speaker, man. I'll try to get out of the way. But I've said this a few different times, that in many cases, these women that think, oh, give single moms a chance, single moms are an upgrade, single moms are actually a benefit, their kids are actually a benefit, would they tell their own boys to date a single mom? Coming over here out of the way. But would they tell their own boys to date a single mom? See, where the wind coming from? We're going to try to get out of the way of it. And the answer is usually no. They're okay with someone else's son taking on this task. There's a lot of noise out here in the Motor City today, man, but it's rush hour, so there's always going to be a lot of traffic over here. As I was saying, they're going to tell somebody else's son, being you, that you should step up. A real man would step up and raise those kids that's not his. They're going to tell you a real man will provide for them and all this other stuff. And y'all already know how I feel about that real man stuff. Whenever you hear a woman start off a statement with a real man, you know what's going to follow. It's going to be some shaming tactic garbage that benefits them completely and benefits you none. It will be of no benefit, no value to you. It will be some goofy garbage that only will serve them and exploit you. But the thing is, all that real man stuff, it's okay for these terms for you. You step up and be a real man and raise those kids that aren't yours. But they gonna tell their son, never get involved with a single mom. So they're telling their kids, never ever get involved with a woman like you did. It doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense if you're them, because they know that raising another man's kids is a bad deal. They're going to use you for all you're worth. You're going to get little to no respect. Because, I mean, think about it. Even when I raised another man's kids, because I did the whole dating single mom thing. I'm telling you, watch that video, because I'm speaking from experience. And no, I'm not jaded in any way, shape, or form. I just learned from it. You know, I took the experience or experiences for what they were. I learned from them. I adapted and I moved differently. I would never tell my son to date a single mom, even though he watched me do it. And when I had that conversation with him, I'm like, well, Junior, who better to tell you not to do this than me? You watched me deal with women that had kids, and it's not always going to be a bad thing when you're dealing with a woman with kids. But the problem is that in most cases, from what I've seen, it is going to be. the majority of women who just do not appreciate the fact that some other guy that did nothing to create this mess is here now helping you navigate through it, they just don't have the appreciation necessary. It's like they think they're owed this. They think they're owed your time, money, energy, love, all for when it's all said and done. When y'all break up, she's going to keep the kids from seeing you. So it doesn't matter how much of a relationship you develop with these kids. They're never going to be yours. And if y'all break up, or when y'all break up, the kids are now going to be used as a weapon to hurt you. She's not going to let you keep seeing the kids after y'all have broken up. So I just don't recommend getting involved, man. As a guy who dated single moms before and know the pros and cons, to me, the pros did not outweigh the cons. For some people, there are no pros. It's all cons. And I respect that if you feel that way. Just don't get involved, man. This man sitting up here talking about his mom was so disrespectful to his stepfather, did not think highly of him, did not respect him, called him a simp. I mean, real talk, from what I've seen, that's how most of them feel about stepdaddies. Really, that's how most of them feel about stepdaddies. I had said this before in a previous video, and I had people butthurt in the comments. So you can kind of tell that these were guys who this was their life, so they felt attacked. In many cases, single moms are women that would never fuck with you had they not have had a kid. Like, these same women, usually when they were in their prime, when they were at the peak of their powers, you were not the dude they was checking for. Period. They wanted the Tyrone. They wanted the Pookie. They wanted the Ray Ray. They wanted anybody but you. The plain dude, the nerd, the guy they considered to be too nice, too cringe, all that. You were not the guy they was checking for. But you good enough now. They got knocked up by Tyrone, Pookie, or Ray Ray, and he's nowhere to be fucking seen. And you're stuck paying the bill. He got to have the fun. You get stuck with the bill. So take it from me. Don't do it. I'm glad this young man gave that interview and talked about that, because I mean, for me, it just really hammered home stuff I already knew. But I liked hearing it from his perspective, because he was raised by another man, and it was his own mama calling the dude a simp and telling him never to date a single mom. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Go ahead, keep stepping. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.